Hello everyone, so today we will be solving Leetcode problem 206, that is reverse linked list, and we are given the head of a linked list. We have to reverse the list and we have to return the reverse list. We are given an example, so let's try to understand this and then code it. Given the head of a linked list and we have to return the reverse, we have to return the reverse linked list. So what we can do is we will be breaking our forward links and we will be connecting them backwards. Like we will break our link here and we would link our one to null like its previous one. So we will break our link from 2 to 3 and we will link our 2 to 1. We would break our link from 3 to 4 and we will link our 3 to 2. We would break our link from 4 to 5 and we would link our 4 to 3. We would break our null link from 5 to null and we will link our 5 to 4. So how we can do this? So while we have done this, we have already got our reverse linked list, which would be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and our 1 will be pointing to null. So how can we achieve this? Now we have got 1 here, we have got 2, we have got 3, we have got 4, and we have got 5. So to achieve this, what we will do is we will be having a previous pointer which should be pointing to null. So we can break our link here and our one can point to null. So first we will be having our previous. Then while we will be having our current, what we will do is now when I break the link here, what will happen is our link to the whole of the linked list will be gone. So we don't have 2, 3, 4, 5 now as we are breaking the link here. So we have to keep it somewhere. So for that I will assign it to next. So our next will have current dot next. So suppose this is our current pointer. This is where we are breaking the link here. We would be connecting this to null. So our current dot next, like our next pointer would be connected to the previous. We have connected it to our previous and our previous would now have current and our current will then move to next. So this is what we will follow. So we will break. So first we will have, now this part is done. We have broken the link here. Our one is pointing to null. We have got current, we have got previous. Now what will happen? Our next will move here. Our next will move here. So now as our next has moved here, our current will be having next. So our current will move here and our previous will move here. So we will be breaking this link and we will be connecting it here. Now in the next iteration, what will happen? Our next will move here, so we don't lose the link. Our current will move here. Our previous would be here, and we would be linking like this. We would be breaking this link and we would be linking like this. And for the next iteration, what will happen is we will break this link. Our next would be here. We would break this link. We would be having prev here. We would be having current here and we would backlink it. So likewise, the next one we will have null. So our next will move to null and we would be breaking this link. This one would be our previous. This one will be our current and our previous will have our current. So as you can see, our linked list is reversed. Like if you see, it is now like this. So we will be returning. So we will be returning our prev. As our prev would have moved here, till our current is becoming null. So we will move to next step and our current will now be null as our next is null. So our current will be null. Our previous would come here and we would return our previous. So it would be a reverse linked list. So let's go on to Leetcode and code this one. So first we will be taking our head in our current pointer. We would be having prev, which would be pointing to null. Then we will be having, while we have our current, we would be adjusting our pointer. So that would be cur would be next would be cur dot next, and in our current dot next we will be having prev previous one, and in our previous we would be therefore having the current, and in our current we would have the next pointer. In the end we will be returning the reverse list. So yeah, that would be pretty much it about reversing the linked list. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.